It's time for the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, it's girls basketball, the Aquinas Lady Blue Golds and the Central Lady Red Raiders. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Fiesta Mexicana. Don't just have dinner, make it a fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana on La Crosse's south side. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson, a La Crosse tradition. Why not make it yours? Castle Realty. If you're buying or selling your home, see Castle Realty. Blaschke Schneider Funeral Home, serving the Cooley region for over 90 years. Battery Mart, with batteries for your car, boat, tractor, lawnmower, even your snowblower. Battery Mart. Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holman. Weisbrod and Associates, certified public accountants in La Crosse. And Bacalar Sausage, making quality sausage products since 1935. Now let's go courtside at Central High School with KQEG's Art Fay and Terry. It's time for
Welcome everyone to La Crosse Central High School for the MVC KQEG High School Game of the Week. Mississippi Valley Conference is we featuring tonight. This is Art Fay along with Terry Erickson. We've got Ryan Scaife on the camera and Jesse Von Ruden working the computer for us tonight. And this is a game that La Crosse Central will be hosting tonight. They're coming off a win in their game against Holman last week. And tonight they take on the #1 team in Division 4, La Crosse Aquinas. And they are 3-0 in the conference, 5-0 overall, while Central is 1-1 in the conference and 3-5. And coming into this game, Terry, we saw last week, or last couple nights rather, ago, we saw Central beat Holman. They look like a good solid ball club, but coming in tonight, they got a buzzsaw when they see these Aquinas Blue Gold girls.
They do. Now, I'm a little late, but you were watching the Central Red Raider boys demolish Stoughton like they do everybody else. Now, maybe the momentum from that game could be a factor along with the energy from the fans, the 12th man. Maybe that will give them, be the catalyst for at least making this a game.
It could be. I mean, this is a special night here at Central. They had Central hosting Stoughton. Gymnasium was full for that game. It was pretty full for this game as well. And that was an 87-35 win for La Crosse Central boys. And that ended up being a running clock, kind of an unusual night. But, you know, when you got a #1 team in the Division 2 boys, and then you got Division 4 girls here, #1 team again.
Well, you know, this is the time of the season when all of us reflect, right? I'm just kind of putting this in perspective. We think about, like, trying to get better in everything we do. And we think about reflections about miracles. Like, for example, those of us that are Christians, we're celebrating a miracle this month. We remember, if we go back in history of United States soccer, there was a miracle, hockey, Miracle on Ice, right?
Yep.
Miracle with the Hoosiers when you watch that show. Well, I'm not saying you need a miracle in order to beat the Blue Goals, but they do have a target on their back. But I've seen upsets, just like we mentioned, and you have too, as an athlete and as a broadcaster. So you never know. It could be foul trouble, somebody gets injured, officiating, could be a lot of things. So I'll guarantee you that the Aquinas Blue Goals are not looking at themselves in a mirror and admiring themselves. I'm sure that they know the opponent could be tough here in December.
Well, the Central team, they come in, Terry, they're pretty balanced in their scoring and who they go to. And we saw the other night long-range shooting come out of these kids, and that really carried them through a win for Holman, against Holman.
Well, you've seen the Central Red Raiders.
I
have not. I've seen the Blue Goals both as an official and as a broadcaster, so I have some knowledge there. But I'm anxious to see the Central Red Raiders and see if they're the kind of team that I think Quartel Robertson is trying to develop. I know Nami George, a close friend of ours, was the coach for many years, and he did a great job and now turned it over to a young coach in his second season. So hoping that he can inspire his kids to play at the same level that the Blue Goals play.
Yeah, Quartel Robertson, and he's an exciting coach out there. He gets into the game and he's doing the best he can to get his kids to win. So we are getting close to the opening tip-off tonight. We're going to take a timeout and be right back with tonight's game on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Are you looking for a new home? The Castle Realty Coming Soon program allows our buyers to view properties before they hit the market. Thinking about selling? Check out Castle's Buyers Waiting program. We might already have a buyer for your home. Castle Realty is matching buyers and sellers early in the process, saving everybody time and money. Castle Realty is committed to providing an excellent real estate experience. Call Castle Realty and experience the commitment.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service.
Welcome back to Central High School. Starting lineup for the Aquinas Blue Golds. Starting at one of the guards, Taylor Tisch, 5'7" junior. Number 10 is Megan Scheid, a 5'3" senior. Got back with the team. Lexi Donarski is number 21, and she's a junior. Kayla Barr is number 20. She's also a junior. And number 32, Courtney Becker, a 6-foot junior. No seniors starting for Coach Dave Donarski.
And they have a tremendous bench, so it's like a line change, basically. In hockey, you're going to see all 10 players play considerable amount to our...
Number 5 for Central is Heather Opitz. She's a senior. Number 21 is Rachel Peterson. She is a junior. Checking in next, number 22, Avalon Miller, a senior at Central High School. Number 23, Ava Parcher. And filling it out, number 30, Beth Myers, a senior wearing number 30 for Cortell Roberson's Central Red Raiders.
In his second season, Lester Simpson, Grace Ansrud, the two assistant coaches. I've watched Rachel Peterson play since she was a freshman, and she's a real player for the Red Raiders. And Ava Parcher, you saw her play at home, and she's quite a player too.
You know, if you look in the crowd tonight, your own little hometown celebrity, we got Bronson Koenig in the stands. He's sitting behind the Aquinas girls basketball bench.
I knew he was in the area, but I was not at the game recently at Onalaska, so I have not seen him. But certainly, didn't he play? He played basketball, didn't he?
Yeah, Wisconsin Badgers. He's over in Europe right now, and he's actually looking for a team.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking to get over to Europe and do some refereeing, so maybe we can go together.
There you go. Maybe you can catch up with him after the game here tonight and talk about that.
I've refereed in Europe a few times, and I'd like to go back. But
all right, the center jump goes to Lexi Donarski and the Aquinas Blue Golds. So Donarski has got control of the basketball and setting up, looking at a zone defense by these Lady Raiders.
Trying to take care of driving lanes. The Red Raiders trying to force some shots early on, see if they can do that.
Inside shot by Becker goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Aquinas Blue Gold.
Becker should have used a shot fake, but she didn't. Went up right away and got a clean block.
Donarski looking for a little help. Good coverage by Central. Barr finally gets it, helps her out. Loose basketball and picked up by the Raiders.
Well, a rare turnover by the Blue Gulls.
Ava Parcher, we saw her do some three-point shooting against the Holman Vikings the other night.
Isn't her brother a heck of a player, too? He doesn't get a lot of the coverage that other players do, but he does. He's solid in everything he does.
He does. And I tell you, Ava had her own great game. I think she had 5 3-pointers against the Holman Vikings.
She did. Wow. Yeah, there's that scrambled pressure defense by the Blue Gulls. They just make life difficult for you. And, ooh, got away with a travel.
Parcher.
And Parcher just gets the Central Red Raider roll, doesn't she?
But Parcher gets him on the board. A lead for the Central Red Raiders here, 2-0. Teish at the corner, and she puts in a long-range 3.
Teish, you look at the Blue Gulls are 4 of the players in double figures, including J.C. Weisbrod off the bench. She's quite a 6th player, and you'll see her a lot.
Central looking at that man-to-man defense. Aquinas comes out. They really hustle on this.
They really pressure you, I'll tell you. They just play the kind of defense that Tony Bennett and his team play at Virginia.
Trying to get it inside to Becker. It'll go out of bounds. It'll go back to Central. You know, Megan Scheid had a little story on her. It's just she was overseas, you know.
She was on Seven Rivers Sports, and I talked to her about her trip before she went. And that article in the paper, wasn't that insightful on what she's all about? And her 2 brothers have been over there too, you know. Dad has taken them over.
Well, she went over and she gave up some of her senior year basketball just for that trip.
Yeah, she did. She missed a game. But you talk about an eye-opening experience, and I haven't had a chance to do anything like that. I've went overseas, but not on a mission trip like that.
All right, timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Be right back on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow-roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours?
We're back on the floor here. Ava Parcher inbounding it for the Central Red Raiders, wearing the white uniforms tonight. Aquinas in their dark blue. And there's a double team and a jump ball. Possession stays with Central.
Don't pick up your dribble when you're double teamed. Drive out of there or just back up, but just don't stop when you're double teamed. That's a rule that was shared with me when I was in 3rd grade. I'll never forget that rule.
Obviously, it stuck with you. Nisselbeck at check at the midcourt stripe, and she gets fouled.
You know, the Blue Gulls just love to do that kind of stuff where they're like mosquitoes in the summertime. They just get all over you, you know? And if officials call it close, it does not help the Blue Gulls.
That's the first foul of the evening on either team, and it goes against Lexi Donarski. And a double team again at the point.
Look at how high they pressure, though, Art. They don't let you attack the basket, do they?
No. Rebound Central, and they'll reset. Around the perimeter. And they're just looking for whatever double teaming they can do. Here's a little floater shot. Nice one by Parcher.
She found the driving lane, and she exploited the Blue Gold defense. Not easy to do.
Here's Kayla Barr, a little half hook, and it's not going to go.
Kayla Barr, a good player, not a good shot.
Loose basketball picked up. Tish to head to Donarski, and it won't go.
He doesn't miss many of them. There's the turnover. Blue Gulls just feed off of that like piranhas, you know. They just make life miserable. When you look at their scoring coming into this game, 82, 90, 90, 61, 75. College teams don't score that many points.
That's right. They're averaging almost 75 points a game while only giving up 38.
Just think of that. And then they just destroy some teams like Regis. Never had a field goal in the second half last Saturday in the Diocesan Classic. Never one field goal in the whole second half. Is that a record or what?
A tip going in the back court. It'll stay with Central. It was touched by Aquinas. I was looking at Kayla Barr. She's kind of that hard-hitting player out there.
She is.
In her left eye, it looks like she got a black eye on somewhere along the line here.
Oh, good athletes get a black eye once in a while.
She's got one.
You ever get a black eye when you played in Belmont or down in that area? Did you?
Oh, yeah. Here's Dodarski, little flip ahead, left-handed shot,
nice,
up and in.
Nice, unselfish to Weisbrod. Weisbrod can start on probably any other team in the MVC. Do you believe that?
Oh, I believe that, yeah, absolutely. Oh, what a steal. Quick hands by Dodarski, and she's going to go all the way by herself.
Red Raiders need another timeout, too.
So Dodarski makes it 7-4.
Well, you go into quicksand, you're going to sink. I mean, simple as that. There's that double team again, right?
Right at the time stripe. They just come up there and stop you.
A lot of NBA teams do that, too.
Williams trying to go to the baseline, not there. Here's Barr. Drops it off.
Oh, nice relocation, too.
And it goes down to the floor. It'll be a jump ball. This will stay with Aquinas.
Talk to Chip Weisbrod, which is JC's dad. He talked about how he's worked with her on relocation and not just taking that outside shot, but shot faking and attacking the basket.
Central, a couple more substitutions coming in. They get it in, Tayish. Back out to Taylor. There's a baseline look. Barr not afraid of that shot.
Good ball movement. Oh, it should be White.
It will be.
Weisbrod hit it out. I like the ball movement. Good teams will go top to side, just moving the ball around. Shot fakes, pass fakes, things like that. There's that early pressure by the Blue Golds.
And they lose it out of bounds.
They force so many turnovers by other teams, especially if you have guards that are really not sure of the ball, not experienced. That's when problems occur.
Blue Golds coming down court again, up 7-4 right now. We got 13 minutes left in the first half of play. This is the second game of a doubleheader here at Central. Shot from the right side, and that's going to drain number 24, J.C. Weisbrod.
She's just deadly. You have to have a hand in her face or she'll drain them until the cows come home.
And another steal at that half-court trap.
Oh, look at that. Oh, unselfish?
Yeah, one extra pass.
Maybe two unselfish, huh?
Megan Scheidt was on the defense there. Baseline drive. Not going to go. And we're going to pile up underneath and another jump ball.
Ooh.
Their timeout. They called timeout before they got there.
Ooh, referee never grant a timeout unless you're sure somebody has the ball. You see that quite a bit.
So it's 12:20 left in the first half. A 10-4 score. La Crosse Aquinas leading Central. And a sponsor tonight for us is the Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes. And they've been serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years. They've got traditional service or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. Schumacher Kish in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Now the music tonight between timeouts, all Christmas music so far. Yeah, looking in the crowd, you see Noah Parcher out there watching his sister play.
Yeah, I've been hearing Christmas music until right after Labor Day. They started in the mall. So I thought that was a little early.
A little early.
No, I'm just kidding, but I like Christmas music, obviously. My grandkids in the car all the time. They, Grandpa, can we hear another Christmas song? Yeah, you can.
Courtney Becker lost the handle of it. Around the perimeter, back out to the other side. They're looking for that good shot.
Central staying in that packed zone.
Step back, yep. And Courtney Becker up and in.
She forced it in with 3 white jerseys around her. That was That was remarkable.
She's headed off to Drake.
She is.
Double team. And that's her and Lexi Darnarski. And Kayla Barr comes up with it.
It's called the coffin corner for a reason.
And Darnarski goes for 3. You know, just something I was talking about this to Ryan Scaife on camera tonight here. We're talking about Lexi a little bit. And there's another steal. Weisbrod is going to go down.
Oh, nice shot. Nice fade.
Yep.
She collected herself. It should be another timeout. She collected herself so she didn't travel, and she goes up for the shot. Lets the defense go into the sideline.
All right, 11-13. Timeout on the floor, a full timeout. It is a 17-4 score. Aquinas over Central. We'll take a timeout and be right back after this to the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
Dinner tonight? Don't go just anywhere. Make it special. A fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Real, authentic Mexican food made fresh every single day. Quesadillas, fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, and don't forget the margaritas. Looking for a place for a special celebration? Well, Fiesta Mexicana can handle groups up to 65 people. Their party planners will help you with a special menu or a delicious Mexican buffet. They can even cater a party in your home. So make it special. Make it Fiesta Mexicana on Mormon Cooley Road at the south end of La Crosse. Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holmen. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holmen or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holmen.
Welcome back. A 17-4 score already for the Aquinas Blue Gold girls over La Crosse Central. It was a big win tonight. It's a doubleheader here tonight with the the Central boys defeating Stoughton 87-35.
Somebody told me that those Central boys are pretty good. Is that right?
That's what we hear. Donarski
nice
with the feed.
2-on-1, the old-fashioned 2-on-1, huh? Weisbrod again with a great pass. Weisbrod. You know that, don't you?
Now I do.
One of our sponsors, too, Weisbrod.
Yeah. Well, Lexi Donarski's averaging 22 points a game. The biggest outing has been 28. And she can turn it on. Weisbrod again. Little stutter step.
And when you got numbers, just take it to the hole. A nice extra pass. See if it results in something. It doesn't, but I'm into extra passes, as you well know.
A nice square up. Mateo, she's the best three-point shooter for Aquinas.
Is there a weakness with the Blue Golds? I haven't found one yet.
Boy, not too much. You know, maybe the bench depth is if you get there.
I don't think so. I think their benches probably could start on most MVC teams too.
All right, there's a double team in the corner. Look out, and we got a 5-second call.
Where do you stay away from? You stay away from corners, right? You know, a lot of times people criticize the player that gets the turnover, though. But oftentimes it's because teammates are not available to help. You know, just like if you have a problem, I should be available to help you out of it, right?
Yeah.
If you have a problem on the court, you got to have friends that are available to help you out.
Checking into the game for the Aquinas Blue Golds is Bree Barr. She's a sophomore. She wears number 11. She's got the basketball right now. That's Kayla's younger sister.
Jason Barr, her dad, played for me a long time ago, worked for me.
Lexi Donarski, that little floater, we saw that a lot in her last outing.
She likes that floater. But wait, nobody stopped her. It was just like going down the yellow brick road.
Makes it 21-4. There's a double team again.
Yeah,
and now we got a foul.
That's a foul. That was a good call. A foul that's if you don't call a foul when people are getting hammered, that's not fair to the player, yes?
I think they call that against Bree Barr. Long pass in the far corner, and a nice move.
A breakdown of defense. Nobody helped. A great drive to the basket. She went right by Zoe Zoblitz.
Yeah, it was Lily Weirs. Here's a baseline shot by Barr. Reese shot's not going to go down. Rebounded. And that's a long-range shot for Touche.
Yeah, Teush is just a 5'7" junior. You talked about it before. One senior on this, 2 seniors on this whole team for the Blue Golds.
She is 48% from three-point range. She tops the team by a long ways with 28 three-pointers.
You must have taken the day off today as you prepared off.
Found a little bit of info. Oh, there's a triple team almost down the baseline. Look out. Shot in heavy traffic, and Kayla Barr comes up with it.
Very few uncontested shots.
All the way from Kayla Barr, and she's fouled.
I like that. You see a lane open up, take it. That's the key. If we were able to break down a game and watch the Blue Golds and see how many shots they give up that are uncontested, there wouldn't be many. Most of them are contested.
Foul goes against Brittany Williams. And Barr at the line.
Dave Donarski is put together some great assistant coaches too. Lucas Morrissey, what a great player he was. Bob Ketchel, Jamie Boado, Jeff Conway, and Pedro Rosted is a statistician. Just kept the same assistant coaches with him since he took over.
Kayla Barr hits the second one. Kayla's the second leading rebounder for Aquinas.
She is. Five years he has coached and just picked up his 100th win.
And Donarski with a little bit of a fake, and she's got the foul on the ground, so she won't be shooting free throws. Goes against Ava Parcher. Parcher with her first foul. That's the team's second for Central. Donarski all the way over to Barr. Barr with a three-pointer. Over the top, and Central comes down with it.
Is that a pass or is that a shot?
That.
Her dad said it was a pass.
Yeah. They weren't there.
God, you guys got to wake up. I threw you the ball.
Driving the baseline on Central. Here's
nice
Parcher.
Kick out.
Parcher not able to connect on that, and Central will still control it. Here's Parcher again. She likes that area. Off the glass.
Oh! She tells the Central Red Raider fans, you think my brother's the only guy that can play? No.
She's got 7 in the game. That makes it 25-9.
So it's Aquinas over Parcher right now.
Yeah. Like a 2-3 zone.
They're going to have to come out of that zone at some point with the score being two unforced turnovers here in the first half.
Yeah, Lexi was heading to cut through the lane, and Bree didn't expect that. We're down to 7 minutes left in the first half of play. It is 25-9. Aquinas leading Central. Lady Blue Golds. There's a shot by Parcher off the front. Lady Blue Golds ranked number 1 in Division 4, and Melrose Mindoro number 2. Again, Donarski.
She loves the step back jumper because it creates separation, and there's nobody in her face.
Donarski's averaging 22 points a game. She's got a dozen already.
Well, against Onalaska the other night, she had 4 or 6 at halftime, and then in the second half, she went nuts and scored about 20. Oh. Nice ball movement that time. Parcher finding her teammate open.
Miss Levicek with that shot. Barr not going to hit that one. Back out to Donarski. She had a thought about shooting that one. Let's go down the lane. Challenged by Williams.
Williams doing a nice job of not fouling, just bothering Donarski.
You know, way this works tonight, or any games really, if Bree Barr had played a JV game, which I don't think they did tonight, she could only play a total of 3 halves.
Well, they have 3 gyms in the Hackett
so she
facility.
might have been over there.
Might have been over there, yeah.
So there's Parcher again.
Wow.
Well, if she played a half over there, we won't see her in the second half. Parcher working the scoring load. She's got 10. Makes it 28-14. And a backcourt violation.
Ooh, I thought the ball was tipped.
And Coach Dave saying, well, what's going on? That was tipped. How can that be?
It was tipped. Just missed it. Of course, in a situation like that, you got two guys that have the same color stripes on. If they see it, you come over and bail them out and say, I think it was tipped. If somebody does that to me, I should say thank you, and I change it. Simple as that, right?
Yeah, but maybe the other guy didn't see it. Very well be. 3 guys. Just there's 3 guys. How come they didn't see it? And some trouble at half court, and the 5-second call.
Another turnover, 5-second, and Cortell says, I think I wanted a timeout. Well, you got to tell me if you do.
So right now, 4 of the 5 starters on the floor for Aquinas, as Lexi Donarski's taking a break. That's still a pretty good squad they got out there now. And inside, kicked back out, around the perimeter.
Good defense on this possession by the Red Raiders, and it turns into a rebound. That's what happens when you hustle like they did that time. Good things will occur.
And again at half court, here's a jump ball. Looks like it is Blue Gold's basketball.
There are those active hands right there, huh?
Absolutely. So Calabar will inbound it. .419. Here's a shot from long range. Dishes in and out by Weisbrod. Coach Roberson over there directing his kids. And
yeah, looked like it. Over and back.
Over and back, yeah.
Well, you play with fire, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get burned.
Yeah, it's almost like you got to be bringing that up. Stop at half court and pass it across.
Well, you either do that or you attack. You find a seam and you go. You go. You don't play around, because that's when you're vulnerable.
Perimeter work. Here's Scheit. Now Megan Scheit, she's not afraid to shoot the three-pointer either.
Good ball movement. Let's see if this results in a basket. Good patience. Equally good defense by and a turnover. 2 good possessions in a row for the Lady Red Raider defense, huh?
They were. They're trying to get it into Courtney Becker back there. Pass down to the far side.
Oh,
underneath.
I like that.
Yep.
That's something to build on. That brought the Central faithful up off their seats. I like that. Good ball movement, good recognition, good vision.
Allison Fergut with the bucket. Makes it 28-16.
I think her dad's a coach, isn't he?
I think so.
Todd Fergut, what a great guy. Talked to him on the phone today. They're on their way to Florida in a couple days.
Yeah, they got a great tournament coming up.
A showcase, huh?
Yeah. They're really excited about that trip.
Wow. Who wouldn't be?
Underneath they go. Once again. It was the same look, and we got a foul.
Ooh.
Courtney, I think the way she looked, I think she said, that wasn't a foul.
Pretty vertical, but the official said, I think you got her. I don't think so, but whatever. I'm up here.
That's right. Beth Myers goes to the line.
I've missed my share of calls. Our viewers are shaking their head. Yes, yes.
Myers misses the first. Parcher comes back into the game.
Cortell Roberson trying to build a program. But I'll tell you, I miss Nami George. He was just one of my favorites. Not that the other coaches don't do a good job, but Nami George was just, to work with him was just really a pleasure. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know him a little bit.
He's now he's the softball coach, and he's just has a great personality. Can't help but like the guy. You said he's here, huh?
Yeah, I think he's sitting in the cubby there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Could be down there with Donarski, a little floater, and that bounces out. Long rebound. Weisbrod with it. Back to Donarski in the corner, and she'll drain that one.
Uncontested again, good ball rotation, good elevation, good follow through. She's pretty solid with technique.
That's her third three-pointer. Baseline, and the shot goes up and in.
Wow, there's a nice
Miss Livacek.
Yeah, I like that shot.
Down to 2 minutes left in the first half.
Ooh, forced that pass.
Central does a good job of shutting down that inlet pass, forcing Aquinas to go outside.
Yeah, the last part of this half, they've looked good until they have a turnover there.
Yeah. Becker, a little head fake, and goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Aquinas. Right idea. Another one of our sponsors tonight is Blaschke and Schneider Funeral Home, providing thoughtful service for over 80 years. They've got 2 locations on Caledonia Street and West Avenue. And before the game gets done tonight, we have to pick a player from both Aquinas and Central as our player of the game.
Yeah,
so we'll do that in the second half.
And you're going to help me because Rick always makes me do it by myself.
Oh, does he? Wisebro with a floater of her own.
Good backdoor, good recognition. Great pass, but Wisebro, seeing that her teammate needed help, she cut to the basket.
She's got 9. 33-18. And a loose basketball, and Donarski picks it up. That's that acceleration we were talking about. Donarski with an easy layup.
Well, good. That's a great point, too, Art. Her recognition, and I mean, her quickness, and then her breakaway speed.
You know, and she was an all-state track athlete. So, I mean, she's just a complete athletic package.
Volleyball player of the year.
The lob inside, that's going to be stolen away by Wisebro.
I hear she can't sing very well, but other than that, she can do everything else.
Might be able to do that. And a big push inside.
Yeah, we got to push, is right. Dislocation.
Brittany Williams picks up her second foul. 35-18 with 42 seconds left in the first half.
Central right on their halftime scoring. They're at on their way to another 70, 80 points at this rate.
Yeah, they are. Donarski again from the corner. What a pure shot she's got. Another one. 4 three-pointers.
I didn't like that one because the net moved a little bit. Usually it just goes right through.
38-18. Out of bounds, stays with Central.
Sometimes games like this, so officials kind of take a break. Seriously, not that they're doing a nice job, but games like this, so in the second half, you say to your crew, if you're the crew chief, guys, the score is tied. We have to stay with it, just like we would at the beginning of a game, right? Work as hard. Make sure you're hustling. Don't just take possessions off because the game is one-sided. I've seen that happen a lot.
Aquinas gets a basketball with 25 seconds left. Lexi Donarski, 20 points in the first half. And they're going to look like they're going to work this for one shot.
These are the kinds of the Blue Goals. That's the kind of team you want to be on if you're a sub because you know you're going to play a lot, right?
You will get some time. So it's down to 10. Here we go. And now we're down to 4 seconds. It's going to be tight.
Taking too much time.
Yeah. Shite.
Yeah.
That's the shot.
That was concerning. You can see Dave Donarski folding his arms saying that's not how you end a half.
No. So they didn't get the shot off, so the Aquinas Blue Goals will head to the locker room, as will the Central Lady Raiders. It is 38-18. We'll be back after this on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
Do you think
no matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, Lacrosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter
Dinner tonight? Don't go just anywhere. Make it special. A fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Real, authentic Mexican food made fresh every single day. Quesadillas, fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, and don't forget the margaritas. Looking for a place for a special celebration? Well, Fiesta Mexicana can handle groups up to 65 people. Their party planners will help you with a special menu or a delicious Mexican buffet. They can even cater a party in your home. So make it special. Make it Fiesta Mexicana on Mormon Cooley Road at the south end of La Crosse.
All right, welcome back. We are joined at halftime with the Aquinas Blue Ghosts comfortably ahead here in this intercity in Mississippi Valley Conference game from Central. We're joined by Bailey Kale. And Bailey Kale, of course, know him quite well, watched him play here. Reflections at this time of the year, we talked earlier about this is a time when you reflect. You talked about your life and so on. You, a star on this court, when you walk in here, what are your thoughts?
I just go back to all the games that I played here. Just being with my teammates, everything like that. Just take it all in every time I step, into this gym. It's a special place. I like the way you played, simply because you cared about your teammates. You made your teammates better. Now, there's a lot of gifted athletes. We know all over the place. But not all of them make their teammates better by being on the court. I thought that was one of your skills. Did you work on that, or did that come naturally? I think, something that really helped me as a kid was my dad. He always was, wanted me to, just little things, give high fives to your teammates, let them know you love them, things like that. But, it did kind of come natural for me as well because I've always been, one of the, better guys on the team. So I wanted to, not only be a leader in that way, but also, on a personal level as well. You want to be on a team where your players actually like to play for you, with you. Yeah. Not that doesn't always occur. Not all players like to play with gifted players. Yeah. There's no doubt. Well, let's move on to the next chapter of your life. You graduated from here. Now what? Well, actually, I just got some good news. And yesterday, I just got accepted to the Turbo. So I'm about to be, heading over there to play here in La Crosse. So, just another blessing from the Lord. I'm very thankful to, be able to play the game I love again. And now to be back home in front of my family and friends. It's going to be special. It's special to all of us because it's special to me because I'm at all those Viterbo games. Yeah. And you know how highly I regard you. You know that. Thank you, yeah. But to be able to go and watch you play now for Wayne Wagner, who's a close friend of mine, playing with players that were from the area that I know very, very well. But you also, as we listen to the music in the background, as we end this interview, you also have another gift, and another gift is singing. Yep. Talk about that. Oh, yeah, I make music. I play the guitar. But, was in the choir all 4 years. And, my love for it just, is the same as it is for basketball, so, I'm pursuing both. I'm looking into maybe trying to study something with music. I don't know yet, but it's just something I'm always going to, keep doing. I'm very thankful to be able to do that as well. So you still, I've seen you on YouTube. I've seen you on Facebook playing the guitar, and are you singing some? Have you created any songs? Are you releasing anything? Yeah, now? I make all my music in my room on my computer, my laptop, and I have a $50 mic I got from Best Buy. So I make all my songs in my room, and I post them on SoundCloud and stuff like that. So if you guys ever want to check that out, you can. So a plug to Best Buy. We're going to have to get them as a sponsor now since you promoted Best Buy. Maybe they can get me a better mic. Maybe that'd be. Well, I've always enjoyed you, and you know that. So we want to wish you the best as you pursue playing at Viterbo, but more importantly, during the holiday season. I know you're following the Central Red Raider boys and the girls, but you're not going with them to Florida, I assume, are you? No, Coach Fergus said there wasn't enough room. Otherwise, I probably would. Well, don't feel bad. I'm not going either. So. Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with La Crosse, though? That's right. We'll hang around here. Well, it's a pleasure. Thanks for being on the show. And, again, our guest today, Bailey Kale, soon to be a V-Hawk. Soon. All right, we'll be right back and talk a little bit about the first half right after this.
It's halftime on the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's girls basketball game features the Aquinas Blue Golds and the Central Red Raiders. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
You know that Boyers is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising?
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Are you looking for a new home? The Castle Realty Coming Soon program allows our buyers to view properties before they hit the market. Thinking about selling? Check out Castle's Buyers Waiting program. We might already have a buyer for your home. Castle Realty is matching buyers and sellers early in the process, saving everybody time and money. Castle Realty is committed.
Dinner tonight? Don't go just anywhere. Make it special. A fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Real, authentic Mexican food made fresh every single day. Quesadillas, fajitas, burritos, enchiladas, and don't forget the margaritas. Looking for a place for a special celebration? Well, Fiesta Mexicana can handle groups up to 65 people. Their party planners will help you with a special menu or a delicious Mexican buffet. They can even cater a party in your home. So make it special. Make it Fiesta Mexicana on Mormon Cooley Road at the south end of La Crosse.
Welcome back to Central High School. Just about done with halftime activities. It's a 38-18 lead, and Central will have the basketball, trying to catch up to the La Crosse Aquinas Blue Golds.
And our halftime guest, Bailey Kalin.
Yep.
Matrimble got a Christmas present from a pretty good athlete. Just found out this week, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
And he's going to be a red shirt. We got a turnover right away. And I guess the Red Raiders had a timeout first. But
all right, timeout. Hey, one of our sponsors tonight is Battery Mart. Not just for your car battery. At Battery Mart, you're going to find batteries for your boat, your ATV, motorcycle, lawn tractor, your snow blower, which is right now what we're dealing with. Batteries for all your warm and cold weather equipment. Battery Mart in the Industrial Park below Gunderson Lutheran. or you can check them out in the Yellow Pages or Google them. You'll find Battery Mart.
Thank you, Battery Mart. I know the family real well, the Donskis, just kind of finishing up what we talked about with Bailey Kale. Excitement for the whole Cooley region to have Bailey Kale join Cody Haith and some other lacrosse area people playing for the V-Hawks.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
He's redshirting, and he's going to start practice after the first of the year, and he'll be full, ready to go for 1920 as a sophomore. Isn't that exciting?
It is very exciting. Ball out of bounds to Central. At halftime, Central was led in scoring by Ava Parcher. She had 10 points. For the Aquinas Blue Golds, Lexi Donarski had 20, and Jessie Weisbrod had 9. And a loose basketball rolling on the floor, and it's out of bounds. Central basketball.
You can't dribble through two people. It's just one turnover after another. You can't pick up your dribble when you're about to get double teamed.
Yeah, that's just the pressure that Aquinas has done. They've got a prolific offense, but that's set up by this swampy defense.
Well, right there, exactly. And of course, nice pass.
There you
go. Opitz with a score, but Parcher she's impressive.
Did a nice job, yeah. Ava Parcher had a great game against the Holman Vikings. She had 18 in that contest.
Yeah, in a game you covered. I was on an airplane going to Kansas. But
inside, that's Courtney Becker.
There's another nice pass, that bounce pass. Like our coach just continued to drill that all the time. Bounce pass, bounce pass. I'm sure you grew up hearing that all the time too.
Courtney Becker, averaging 15 a game, has got 4 tonight. They'll pick up that ball, and that's when the defense kicks in. And Beth Myers losing the handle and out of bounds. It'll stay with Central.
Yeah, my coach was D. Wayne Lucas when I was in high school. You probably know that name, one of the most famous horse trainers in the history of thoroughbred racing.
Oh, that name, yeah.
Yeah,
now that you say that.
He just sent me his latest book and autographed it called Sermon on the Mount. Mount, the horse.
Yeah, the horse.
And all his quotes and all the things. He called me yesterday, too, and just said, "Did you get my book?" I said, "Oh, I read it 3 times already."
Beth Myers getting loose underneath. That's her first bucket. 40-22. Donarski, baseline shot, long one, not going to go. It's off for Scheit.
Donarski, a good job of attacking a gap, creating a double team, and then finding an open player. That's why you attack gaps. You're trying to draw a double team. Somebody then will be open.
All the way down the lane on the glass.
That.
Wow. Opitz.
I like the confidence in that drive. You know that? You could see the way she put the ball on the floor, that she meant business. And as a result, she had 2.
Short time out on the floor, and we'll talk a little bit about Bacalar Sausage, producing quality and award-winning sausage products since 1935, made with the finest ingredients, using recipes handed down through generations. Bacalar's products are available at your local grocery store. If you're planning a cookout or something for the holidays even, remember, grill is not grill with Bacalar sausages. Bacalar is locally owned and community involved, fan favorite since 1935.
Geez, the way the weather has been so nice this week.
Almost get out again, huh?
You could have a barbecue outside.
All right, short time out. As Central wanted to gather up their thoughts here, down by 16. 42-24. Pass in the deep corner, Tish. And that one goes over the top. She's shooting 48% from three-point land. So it's a good bet when she takes a shot.
Blue Gold's shooting percentage is reflective of how hard they practice and work on their shooting skills.
And Donarski knew that was getting close to the 5-second count. She got it in there. There's Becker, and double team and stolen away from her.
Nice defense. Collapse on the ball, that's the key.
All the way down and a partial block. That was Donarski with a block. And it's out of bounds. It's going to go to the Blue Golds.
Oh, I don't think so. The official was there to help, but
well, he's pretty definitive on it.
He was. Avalon Miller, though, with a just great defense on that last possession.
Donarski down the lane, and we got a knee and a blocking foul.
Yeah, an easy garden variety call.
That's Miller's first foul.
If you don't go to the free throw line and pick up fouls, you're not doing a very good job offensively.
They just come out and knowing that Donarski could just step back and take that shot.
Yeah, you need to extend your defense when you're guarding her.
You know, Lexi had 20 points in the first half, and now sometimes she just sits back and she makes it work for her teammates.
Exactly. Talked to Bailey Kale about what I liked about him, and good players do this. They make others better. You know, I like gifted players, but not just because they're gifted. If they don't make other players better, right?
Yep. Exactly. Nice young man.
Oh, wonderful young man. Quality kid.
You said he's quite a musician.
Oh, he is. He writes his own music, and there was a charge.
And Donarski steps back.
Got away with the charge.
Yep. She's got two. 42-24.
Anytime you, and that's what Cortell is talking to the official about. She created separation with her shoulder and her forearm.
It's Courtney Becker all the way down.
Oh, nice. Drew contact, but no call.
Rachel Peterson with the D. Ava Parcher coming back in for the Central Lady Raiders. Also coming back is Lily Weirs.
Both coaches going deep to their bench. I like that. If you never use your bench, how do you expect them to get better when you really need them, right? How do you expect to have a quality practice in a team if the bench never gets in the game? Nice pass.
Williams over the top. Stays with the Raiders.
Value every player on the team. Make sure they know that.
Parcher gets it in. It's Peterson.
I want to give a shout out to Miranda Larson, who's the manager of the Lady Red Raiders and home ill and watching our broadcast tonight. Know her parents real well. Just great family.
Donarski with a lot of time as she beats the defense back.
Yeah. Released early and as a result was all by herself.
Now with 24.
That's better. Don't go into that. Don't go into that trap.
Yeah, you can see the adjustments that Coach Roberson made at halftime.
Yeah, I like that.
And stolen away by Barr. And Parcher steals it back. Right idea. Baseline drive, that's going to go out of bounds. That should be at least a little hesitation there on the call, but there they are. You know, Parcher is only a sophomore. She's just showing some great talent out there already.
Can build a team around her athleticism.
Oh, there's Scheid stepping in and stepped out of bounds. She came out of nowhere.
She doesn't really score a lot. You know, that's not her role. She accepts her role doing the other things, and that's what I like about her style. She can score if she needs to, but she does things that makes her team better. Like that defense.
Yeah. Oh, caught in the corner there.
Oh,
and
boy.
Finally, timeout by Central.
Central's going to need a couple of Aquinas' timeouts here before long. I don't think you can do that, though, can you?
I don't think so. 13:06 left in the contest, 44-24. Aquinas leading Central. We'll be back after this in the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter where.
Want to remove paint and rust from something old and make it look like new? Well, that's what they do at Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holman. Everything from small items like bicycles and wheels to large industrial parts for cranes, machines, tanks. They can paint and refurbish your equipment in their 72,000 square foot facility in Holman or on site at your place of business. They've got the largest sandblasting booth in Wisconsin and multiple painting booths. For more information, visit their website, Fairway Painting and Sandblasting on Union Street in Holman.
Welcome back here at Central High School. It's a 20-point lead for the Blue Gold ladies over La Crosse Central, 44-24. This is Art Fay along with Terry Erickson. We got Jesse Von Ruden on the computer for us tonight, and Ryan Scape working the camera.
Jeez, we got the A-team, don't we?
We do. And at half court,
there's a dangerous pass, and they just feed off of that. They just make a living, do the Blue Golds, on just turnovers, don't they?
They do. Donarski was 6 points in the second half on fast break layups.
Uncontested, too. There you go again.
And we have a foul.
There we go again with stopping where in quicksand. Good call, too.
Rachel Peterson. She didn't like getting caught up like that.
No, but she was fouled, and officials need to call that.
Taylor Tish with a foul. It's 46-24. Defense switching back and forth, lost out of bounds.
Too much dribbling. Way too much dribbling. Dribble with a purpose. Dribble going somewhere. Dribble to make a difference. My coach used to say, I know the ball has air in it. We know that. We know it's round. We don't need you to tell us that.
Turnover by Donarski. That's a rare turnover you'd ever see out of her. And we had a collision out up high.
I count about 6 turnovers so far for, unofficially, of course, for the Blue Golds.
You know, tonight, not many free throws shot at all, but as I was looking through this, and I got to double check and see if this is an accurate stat, but Taylor Teosh, she hasn't been to the free throw line at all this year in 8 games.
Ooh,
that is really strange.
Jeez, I don't know if our viewers heard me, but earlier, but you must have taken the day off because you have all these stats. Oh my goodness! Of course, you're the boss. You should be able to take a day off.
I don't know if I took a day off. I found a great place of stats. Shot from the baseline, not there. Becker fighting for it, and we got a foul and a whistle.
Oh, there was a foul on.
I think they're going to call that on Central.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know about that.
Aliathnos with the foul.
I think that was the official's gift to the Blue Golds on that one. What do you think? Early gifts. When is Christmas? Next Tuesday? Next Wednesday?
Oh, it's coming fast.
Get your Christmas shopping done?
No, I don't.
Nor do I.
I'm thinking probably a lot of people are going, nope, we're not done.
Sunday will be my day.
It's just, you get so busy when you get close to the holiday.
Well, I got games coming up, too, just about every night, including Saturday night.
Games, and if you're traveling to see family or anything.
Yeah. Or if you got to work, that gets in the way.
Yeah. It does. Lob inside.
Nice entry pass.
There is Donarski.
Oh,
rattle out.
What's wrong with her anyway? She missed one.
Not too many times she'll miss there. We got a whistle in the backcourt.
I got a Showtime game Saturday night, and I'm hoping I don't have to travel anywhere. I'm hoping I can stay in La Crosse and work a Showtime game at the house that Art built. That's not going to happen, huh?
I think it's an off-site this weekend.
Okay.
There's a kick in the backcourt, so it'll stay with Central.
So that won't make the family very happy because I'm on the road enough the way it is.
Yeah. Well, good thing it won't be too far.
No. Wisconsin Dells.
Maybe.
You know what's a good thing about Wisconsin Dells? When you go there, they have an outlet mall.
Oh, yeah. Tanger Outlet Mall.
To buy some Christmas presents.
There you go. Double team down to the corner.
Oh, there we go again. Oh, good. My goodness. Need another timeout.
They got a foul out of it.
The Aquinas coach is saying vertical, but
I think that's on Megan Scheit. That'd be her first. Team foul number 4. 10:48 left in the game. 46-24 still the score. Parcher to inbound it. And it's again that full double team pressure.
Oh my goodness,
And Central comes out of it. There's a shot from 3-point area.
Nice
there it goes.
Shot.
Whitney Mislevicek making that one from long range, makes it 46-27. It had been a while since either team had scored. Here's Donarski going down the lane, and she's going to go to the line.
Yeah, she did. She saw a crease, and she attacked. Attack and go to the line. Well, when you look ahead to these two teams, the Blue Golds, playing such a difficult schedule, wanting to play the very best. And when they were at St. Thomas over Thanksgiving and won 2 games against 2 quality teams. And now I see after Christmas they're on their way to the UW Stevens Point Century Classic, playing Marshall and Watertown. That will be interesting.
Well, the kids, they look at this and they see these teams they're going to be playing, and they recognize they got some teams that are going to be very good. Whoa, this one's from way downtown.
Were her heels on the division line on that shot?
Pretty close. Steal by Parcher.
Oh.
And a steal back, not seeing Courtney Becker come up from behind.
You get it? No, I want it. No, you take it.
So they're resetting their offense here.
The Raiders now in man-to-man, knowing that they need to put more pressure up early. Nice drive. Just a soft floater. Becker finding that gap and attacking it wisely.
Becker now with 6. Kayla Barr preparing to come back into the game for Aquinas.
Keeping that defense, Art. Keeps attacking high.
They are. Baseline shot, not going to go. And Tish with the rebound.
Ferget with a good shot, missed. Good pass by Parcher.
Becker underneath. Oh, that won't go. Just missed it on there.
Oh, there's nice.
And foul.
Nice, meaning she attacked the basket and she drew a foul. I like that. That was special.
Number 34, Libby Lamaka, her second, team fifth. At the line, shooting 2, Whitney Mislevicek.
Halavaka with the foul. It's her second.
I'm impressed with Whitney Livacek. I'll have to take that home and practice that.
Practice in the mirror
tonight. When you work college football, as you and I do, and you see some of the names we have to pronounce. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they can be interesting.
Oh, wow.
How did they spell that without a vowel?
Yeah. Some of those names for Oshkosh and Whitewater in particular, I don't know. I gotta start practicing on Wednesday.
Becker all the way.
Oh, that should have been counted. That's we talk about that all the time in our pregame. That's called gather. You gather the ball. It's imminent shot. You're on your way. You've picked it up. Is that a shooting foul? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, it's a shooting foul.
Not on tonight's floor, though. Oh, and lost out of bounds. Another one of our sponsors tonight is Fiesta Mexicana. For truly delicious, authentic, and fresh Mexican food, Fiesta Mexicana on La Crosse's south side. Burritos, fajitas, tacos, chimichangas, and margaritas, and all kinds of different flavors. Sit inside, or you can go outside in the summertime on their patio. They cater, and they can host your next party or special event. Make it Fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana. Long shot, not going to go. Becker knocking it down, and it'll pile up there, and it'll stay with the Blue Golds.
Are you a Mexican food eater?
I do like it. Yeah,
me too.
I do like it.
I wouldn't eat it every day, but I do enjoy it too. And I've been to that place too. And when we travel, we like to try different foods from different cultures. And that place that you just talked about has really some good specials. Margarita is one of my favorites.
In multiple flavors.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Blue Golds up by 22. It's a 50-28 score right now. Kind of sat at this 20-22 mark most of the second half. There's a shot by Teusz, not going to go. And Williams with the rebound.
There's a strong rebound by Williams. Just showed her size, her athleticism. Brittany Williams, the senior. Boy, there you go again. Another turnover.
Yeah, stepped on the line.
We don't have a turnover chart in front of us, but if we did, we'd have to get another one alongside of it.
You know, that's one of the things that these Central girls, they get double teamed and they put their head down and cover the ball, and just, you know, there's just going to end up with a jump ball many times.
But nobody else comes to help, though, either.
Yep.
So you got double problems.
Shot goes up, it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Central's ball. So backcourt being picked up by Barr.
Nice pass. Look at that.
There you go.
Oh, was that pretty? And let's credit Athnos for having a great pass, too. Allie Athnos, the youngest of all the Athnos girls.
Allie Burgett returning to Central.
Down to 7:21 left in this contest. As we said, this is a doubleheader tonight where the Central boys took on Stoughton and won 87-35 earlier tonight.
Stoughton are having a long ride home, I could tell you that. It's like, why are we going to lacrosse here?
Yeah. And it'll be a backcourt violation.
There'll be a turnover. But Central, of course, we talked early on, if you just joined us, about they're on their way to Florida in the next couple of days, playing in a pretty elite classic. And you know how that developed, because Sun Prairie was scheduled to go down there. And then a couple of their kids left and went to another school, and they decided not to go, which opened the door for the Central Red Raiders.
Oh, I hadn't heard that story. Inside, Becker.
Oh,
nice slide down. You call it a seam there.
Wow, great entry pass by Kayla Barr. I like the scoring, but I like the passing even better.
And another double team here, and we got a whistle.
Good foul, good call. It was a foul.
And they're going to call that on Donarski. Second foul on Lexi.
Dave Donarski comes to the table and says, my daughter doesn't foul. But she does.
(52-30). Blue Golds and lob pass underneath. Oh, what a pretty pass.
Great pass by Miller. Avalon Miller. Nice recognition.
Caitlin Cole getting the bucket.
Cole sealing the defense and getting a good basket. I like her size as a junior.
There's that floater. And just won't go. That's not the norm. Usually see those floaters go in for Lexi Donarski.
Nice rebound by Caitlin Cole.
And again, at half court, they just jump on it. And we got a whistle.
Kind of a long distance whistle.
It was.
Guy from across the court calling it. Good, probably the right call, but the crew we work with, we say, let me call my own area now. You just stay out of my area. You agree with that?
We've talked about that before, yeah.
I'll take care of my own area.
Oh, what a nice pass to Becker, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah. Becker snuck behind the defense, and she's going to the reward as a free throw line. But primaries, we talk about that all the time in our pregame, like staying in your primary, trusting your partner, calling what matters. Don't stretch out of your primary. Just focus on your area.
Courtney off on the first one. Becker makes a second. She's got 9 in the game. 53-32.
Pretty shot, too. She just does everything right mechanically.
And backcourt pressure alone by Donarski. Getting in those passing lanes. And there they go. That trap again. And now.
Oh, another
timeout.
No matter what the score is, they don't change their defensive style, do they?
No, they don't. They really don't. That's what gets a lot of scores here. So it is 53-32. Aquinas leading Central by 21. We'll be back after this in the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
Are you looking for a new home? The Castle Realty Coming Soon program allows our buyers to view properties before they hit the market. Thinking about selling? Check out Castle's Buyers Waiting program. We might already have a buyer for your home. Castle Realty is matching buyers and sellers early in the process, saving everybody time and money. Castle Realty is committed to providing an excellent real estate experience. Call Castle Realty and experience the commitment.
Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not?
Welcome back to Central High School. Basketball goes to Aquinas after a turnover by Central. And we're down to 5:20 left in this contest. 21-point lead by the Blue Golds. Inside, Becker.
She's another great pass. And
Courtney Becker getting her points now.
She just likes to sneak behind that block, doesn't she?
Yeah, and Lexi found her, Lexi Donarski.
Yeah, but that's a breakdown defensively. You can't allow that kind of an easy basket.
It's 11 points in the game for Becker. There's Parcher.
Right about her average, too.
Yeah, it is getting close.
Average is 15.
Loose basketball and a collision and a foul.
Oh, and we got the official right there has got to call that.
And I think it's going to go against Parcher. And she's holding her right eye. She collided there. She's going to come out of the game.
Multiple subs for the Red Raiders. Williams, Athenos. Rachel Peterson reporting in.
Yeah, the first free throw not going to go on 1+1 for Scheit. Yeah, we're seeing 4 new kids come into the game for Aquinas.
Blue Golds on their way to their 9th win. 5 of their wins have been a running clock.
Wow.
And that just shows you how many points they score and the disparity in their talent.
Tej stays in. Weisbrod with the basketball. Koblitz is into the game. Alana Bagnevsky is also in the contest right now.
Her dad, of course, the head baseball coach for the Aquinas Blue Golds. Oh, nice
there we
pass. Wasn't that pretty?
It was.
Rachel
Peterson got loose.
Lily Weir's, just a freshman, did a great job of finding her open teammate.
And a three-pointer. J.C. Weisbrod, that's her second three-pointer. She's got 12 in the game.
She's averaging 10, so she's 2 points ahead of her average.
She had 9 in the first half.
Had a great season, too, playing volleyball, and worked hard on a AAU team this summer.
Lob underneath, some heavy traffic, left-handed shot, goes up and in.
That was nice. Was it a prayer? Maybe, but it worked.
Yeah, Rachel Peterson.
I like that left-handed shot.
Weisbrod misses that one, a little off. 58, and a steal again in the backcourt. Central clears it out. 58-36. Blue Golds. And they're looking for a 5-second count. They got it.
Oh, yes. And the coaches, Lester Simpson, Cortell Roberson, encouraging the players to move, but they didn't listen.
Weisbrod and Associates supports high school athletes and the Aquinas Blue Golds. You know, high school athletes help to build character in our young people. Good luck, Blue Golds, on your way to another state championship from Weisbrod and Associates.
That's a great family, too.
And just like that, Taylor Teosh.
Weisbrod Associates. All of our family members use that firm to do the taxes, so I encourage people to check out Weisbrod and Associates.
And next week we've got Onalaska hosting Logan. And a shot inside goes in.
Myers with a nice jump shot, extending the ball and releasing it at the highest point.
There's J.C. Weisbrod. Now Teosh for a three. There, she nails one.
Difficult corner. I think we're actually working Onalaska at Logan boys on Friday night. I believe that's where our next broadcast.
All right. Tip underneath. Shot put up and in.
Allie Athnos gets a reaction from her mom and dad here, scoring her first basket of the evening.
And block shot underneath and stolen away. Inside of 2 minutes, 63-40. Aquinas leading this contest, and tip out of bounds. It'll stay with Central. I think everybody's seeing action for both these clubs tonight. As we said, doubleheader here tonight. Central boys beat Stoughton in the first contest. And these Division IV ranked #1 in the state. Aquinas Blue Golds leading by a comfortable margin now, and a whistle on the drive.
Great drive to the basket by Lily Weirs. Yeah, the Blue Gold boys, I don't know. I looked a little bit at their postseason possibilities in their sort of their grouping, you know, as they move into February and March, and oh my goodness, I tell you. Of course, they got a target on their back like the Lady Blue Golds.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
But they're going to be tough to beat, Art.
They will be.
I just don't see I don't see many teams challenging them. I think Onalaska could. I think Logan could. But I don't know. They're pretty deep and pretty strong.
Yeah, it's just where they run into somebody, that's way down the line, but in the tournaments, just never know.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when they're in Florida.
Well, that's true, too.
And in the Midwest Players Classic. We're going to be broadcasting all of those games at your house, the Lacrosse Center, January 19th. So mark your calendars. We'll see these Lady Blue Gold girls playing the opening game.
Inside they go. There's Weisbrod from the far side. Oh, she found the range.
She's deadly from three-point line. She just really is.
She's got she's got 15 tonight.
Nice move by Williams, using her big frame effectively and getting an easy basket. That was pretty.
66-42. And we're down to 10 seconds, and the Blue Golds are going to win this one and go 9-0, and there's an out of bounds. And with 8 seconds left, Central looking for one more shot. Down the lane, not going to go. And that should do it. 66-42. Aquinas Blue Golds winning this one. And they took an 18-point lead in the locker room, and they maintained that and added a few more. So, Terry, what are you thinking about for players of the game tonight?
Well, right now I'm thinking about I got to do a lot of Christmas shopping yet. That's the first thing I'm thinking about. Second of all, I'm thinking that the Blue Gold defense is just so difficult for anybody to even challenge. I don't know. I was hoping that we would have a good game. I mentioned in the pregame about the miracle on ice and about possibly having a game that maybe would surprise people, but it did not occur, and the Blue Golds continue to roll. But I saw a lot of good things, Art, with the Lady Raiders. So I think they're on the right track, and I know that they just came off a win. You broadcast that game, and a loss here, and they're playing at River Falls on Thursday before they take their Christmas break, and then we'll be covering their game at Logan right after the first of the year on January 4th.
Yep. So, player of the game, you thinking about for Central? Maybe a good first half. Ava Parcher didn't have that much scoring in the second half, but in the first half she had 10.
She did, and I thought she had a good floor game, so I'll go with her as my player of the game for the Lady Raiders. And for the Blue Golds,
I don't know how you can go anywhere but Lexi Donarski tonight, the way she played. It's just a consistent game. You know, the expectation when you got a kid that plays that well, when they score like she did tonight, 28 points, you kind of go, okay, we expected that.
I agree. However, there's a lot of players that make her look good, too.
Yep.
I mean, you got to admit that. And part of that's the package that they put together on defense. So we'll go with her. But I'm also I'm firmly believe that coming off the bench, my sixth player in the conference, in the Cooley region, coming off the bench, the most valuable sixth player is absolutely J.C. Weisbrod.
Absolutely.
And she is also my player of the game. She ended up scoring
15 points.
15, so there you go. So I think, are you okay with that?
I'm happy with that.
All
absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Scoring-wise, we have Lexi Donarski with 28 points tonight. 4 young ladies in double figures for Aquinas. As Terry just said, J.C. Weisbrod with 15, 11 points for Taylor Teish and Courtney Becker, and a free throw for Kayla Barr tonight. For the Central Red Raiders, they had 10 individuals scoring tonight, led by Ava Parcher's 10. Whitney Meslevicek had 8. Lily Weirs with 2. Heather Opitz with 2. 4 for Rachel Peterson, 2 for Caitlin Cole, 4 points for Beth Myers, 2 for Allie Athnos, and 4 points for Brittany Williamson. A 66-42 win for La Crosse Aquinas tonight over the Central Red Raiders ladies.
And I'm not with you Friday night, and I know we're broadcasting the boys, the Logan and Onalaska, and I'm not back until after the first of the year, and so I want to wish you and all of our viewers a blessed Christmas season, and stay safe and so on. And I also want to say that you talked about a couple of funeral homes that are really good sponsors, and I was at Dr. Kopp's funeral yesterday, and his son, great athlete at La Crosse Central here, and now a physician also at Gunderson, and then Becky Lusky, who passed away just a couple days ago, in her funeral on Friday, and she a big part of the Luther Knights basketball and all the programs. She was a teacher there, and I know her husband really well, so our thoughts are to that family, too, during the holiday season.
All right, for Ryan Scaife running the camera tonight, Jesse Von Ruden, who's doing our computer, Terry Erickson, this is Art Fay. I want to thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas to all. A 66-42 win for La Crosse Aquinas over La Crosse Central tonight. So Merry Christmas to all, and thank you for joining us on the KQEG High School Game of the Week.
You've been watching the KQEG TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Aquinas Lady Blue Golds and the Central Lady Red Raiders. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business. Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Fiesta Mexicana. Don't just have dinner, make it a fiesta at Fiesta Mexicana on La Crosse's south side. Boyer's Furniture. Quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. A La Crosse tradition. Why not make it yours? Castle Realty. If you're buying or selling your home, see Castle Realty. Blaschke Schneider Funeral Home, serving the Cooley region for over 90 years. Battery Mart, with batteries for your car, boat, tractor, lawnmower, even your snowblower. Battery Mart. Fairway Painting and Sandblasting in Holman. Weisbrod and Associates, certified public accountants in La Crosse. And Bacalar Sausage, making quality sausage products since 1935. Thanks for watching high school basketball on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com.